to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water.
Damn, we can't, $1 an egg? It's gonna be $1 an egg. Good thing I don't eat eggs like that. Y'all better get some chickens, a chicken coop. Y'all better stop eating meat. I done already got on this journey. Cause it's too damn expensive, and start eating these vegetables, these veggies. I hate them too, y'all. But damn, we can't, $1 an egg? Right before you fall.
Never have I ever seen an emergency food supply.
When I tell my friends and my family that I'm nervous about the rising food costs and the coming food shortages and that I'm starting to stock up and I'm buying extra, they look at me like I'm completely crazy. And I'm looking at them like, dude, like we're frogs in a pot. The water's warming up. Let's jump out. And they're like oblivious that the water is even getting hot. So I guess I'll just stop telling them.
The Doomsday Clock. It estimates how close we are to a civilization-ending apocalypse. Right now, it's set at 100 seconds to midnight. That's the closest it's ever been to the witching hour. The bulletin of the atomic scientists say we are at doom's doorstep. To blame, they say, security threats, a lack of climate policies, and an insufficient response to the pandemic rolled into one big mess. Scientists set the clock back in January, before Russia even invaded Ukraine. They say the clock is meant to encourage the world to work together to ease the threats facing all of us, but some prefer we just get ready in case midnight strikes. Here's CNBC's Rahel Solomon.
Doomsday End of the World preppers, once synonymous with fringe fanatics, hoarding supplies suddenly look a lot less crazy these days. Jason Charles is a former New York City firefighter and proud prepper.
My definition of a prepper is somebody who prepares for anywhere between small emergencies to large emergencies. This mask is a nuclear biological chemical mask.
Jason, who also hosts the Angry Prepper channel on YouTube with 117,000 subscribers, has spent decades gearing up for just about every disaster imaginable.
This is what a prepper closet in the city looks like. My food supply will last for 2 years for 4 people. My wife, my son, my daughter, and then we even have food supply for the dog.
All in, Jason spent thousands on his arsenal of supplies, gear, and training. His best guess on the total cost? Over 60 grand. And he's not alone.
Well, I just got back from the feed store. $90 for 6 bags of chicken feed. But that's not the issue. The issue is that he told me that they don't know that they're going to get any more back in anytime soon. And not just chicken feed. Dog food, because the supplier that they use can't get the grease that's used to make the dog food. Y'all make sure that you have food for your pets. We keep 3 bags for dog food, and when we use 1 bag, we go buy another. Cycle through them. Prep for your pets too.
What types of things are going to get you after the big disaster? Not telling you this to scare you, telling you this to educate you. I'm going to try to do these in order, and obviously the order will depend on the circumstances and the situation. Some of us will just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Waterborne illnesses will become rampant. Foodborne illnesses such as Salmonella and E. coli will also become rampant. As it becomes harder to stay clean, being unhygienic will just become the norm. Then disease will spread. Did I mention somebody was trying to steal your chicken and your cucumbers during all this? Depending on what time of the year it is, exposure will get some. If you have a medical condition or an emergency that requires advanced medical care, it's not there anymore. Do you take medications that are life-sustaining? Did you have a stockpile before? How long of a stockpile of those meds did you have? Did any of those meds require refrigeration? everyone begins to lose weight, and malnutrition becomes an issue. When you aren't fed well, you don't feel well, and you become ill. There'll be waves of violence and waves of marauders. Large gangs will begin to move through the area. A lot of city folk are coming to the country. I know y'all know they're coming. You scared yet? Don't be. While there is no way for everybody to survive, if you plan ahead, there are solutions to everything I just mentioned. If you think through these situations now, you don't chance your survival learning them later. And you can do all that without being overwhelmed, scared, or anxious. It may never happen. And you don't have to be a crazy prepper to get ready for that stuff. Find you creators that you trust besides me. Order you a book, read a book, listen to a book. Don't wait for your FYP to show you a video. Go into a person's profile and look at all of the info they're trying to share with you. But let's not kid ourselves. You can be as ready as ever and have as much gear as you can store. And something is still going to get you post-SHTF that you have absolutely no control over. Know that that's a possibility as you plan. Realistic expectations and knowing what it could be like and how to solve those problems. That was pretty scary. It's going to be okay, y'all. Prepper fam.
For some reason, they don't want to believe it, but this is happening.